then every energy in your discard pile gets 20 plus 20 damage.
20 damage. That is
So
true.
it's like old school Palkia, but fire.
So let's do the math here real quick. So Raging Bolt has how many HP?
240 HP.
240. So he needs 210. So that's at least 11 in the discard pile.
Mm-hmm.
Am I doing the math right?
Yes, your
Yes.
math is mathing, I think. Yeah, and now one of the more important also cards that the Ceruledge deck has is the
The Revavroom engine.
engine, which allows the user to discard one energy pile in their hand, one energy card, then they get draw up to 6.
Right. That's true. I've used this Revavroom before, but not in this Ceruledge deck.
Yeah.
I've used it in my Arcalodon
Oh,
deck.
yeah, yeah.
Before.
I think the only struggle that the current Ceruledge will be having at the moment is the baby Roaring Moon,
Raging Bolt. Yes.
which can also target the bench since it can get us to high as 90. I guess.
Yes, and that is true. Speaking of the baby Raging Bolt, it is on Charles' side on the active spot right now. So we'll see if he's going to utilize that as his main attacker in this matchup.
Yeah, and we see that we don't that the Ceruledge does not have a Shamin to protect it from
true.
the Raging Bolt attack.
That is true. And now we see a full bench on Miguel Hayakawa's side. We see 2 Varooms, 2 Charcadets, and of course another Charcadet in the active spot in the Squawkabilly EX.
So now it's really important for the Ceruledge to discard as many energy as fast as possible.
Yes, that is true. So now on Charles' side, he has played Nest Ball to find a Pokemon from a basic Pokemon
It's
from the deck.
probably the Fan Rotom because it's his Raging Bolt runs with the Hoot Hoots and the Noctows.
That is true. It could be a Fan Rotom. It could. I did not see Charles' hand, but I think the ideal play here is to set up like a Terra Pokemon in some way. But the thing is, when it comes to Terra Pokemon in Charles' deck, he only has 3 Tealmass Ogre-Pawns. He does have a Cornerstone, but I don't think the Cornerstone Ogre-Pawn will be of any use in this matchup.
Yeah,
The
especially
Tealmass
since
definitely can help with Teal Dance, but however, take note, Tealmass Ogre-Pawn is weak to fire.
yes, and especially since the Ceruledge does not have any ability, so the wall that the Cornerstone would normally have is useless at the moment.
Definitely. Now, we do see Charles here play Crispin. I think the ideal play here now is play Crispin, attach both those fire and lightning energy to the Raging Bolt, perhaps find a Tealmass Ogre-Pawn, use Teal Dance, find an energy switch into the Raging Bolt active, and then swing from there. But I'm not sure if he has that. Let's see. He has the Prime Catcher in hand to gust out the Squawkabilly. Hoot Hoot is now
He has how many
promoted.
Sadas in? Oh my gosh, those are 2 Sadas in the Night Stretcher?
Is that 2 Sadas? Is that 2 Sadas
I
and
can't
Night
see
Stretcher?
properly.
That's at least 1 Sada and
One
a Night
Sada and
Stretcher.
Night
The third
Stretcher.
card, I'm not very sure what that is. But we see there the Tealmass Ogre-Pawn, the Earthen Vessel, probably for 2 grass,
One grass
energy.
and
At least 1 grass,
one
right?
grass. It's 1 grass.
He still needs that. He still needs that energy switch.
Yeah, energy switch.
Or like something like a Latias EX. There's the Fan Rotom.
There's a Fan Rotom. We're going to see him put down at least another
Another
Noctowl.
Hoot.
A
No,
Hoot
a
Hoot?
Hoot Hoot. And probably there's a Noctowl, a Hoot Hoot, another Noctowl. I don't think he can use these now because I think he just played the Hoot Hoot this turn.
Yeah.
So
And
no Noctowls will be seeing play.
one of the
yet.
things that I actually like with the Ceruledge is that you don't normally care for the what your opponent's doing, especially with the Ceruledge. You just
Okay.
You just need to focus on discarding your energies. Because
Okay.
Vessel Frame only needs one.
Yes, just one energy.
One energy. And you just evolve the Ceruledge, then knock out another Pokemon.
That's true.
And then evolve the next one. Just prepare. It's like a Unga Bunga deck, which I love calling.
Right, so Charles has played a nest ball. I'm not sure if this is the right play right now, though, because I think he does want another Hoot Hoot in play. But let's see. Is he going to... there is the Latias.
So he's going to switch out.
He does not have the energy switch, though. Ah.
Mm.
What is the play here? What is the play here? He's thinking. He did start to shuffle his deck. I'm not sure if that's allowed. Okay, there is that Latias. He has finally chosen to play it.
The question right now is that he needs to get the Air Zero so that he can have a bigger bench space. And I think he's going to snipe the bench with the Raging Bolt.
There is no energy switch, though. Is there?
Yeah, it's the one of the Charcadets alive up until because it has 10 HP remaining.
Ah, that is true. That is true.
You have to remember that the Ceruledge is only set 270. So once it activates and evolves, it's going to you only need 210 damage for it to knock out.
Okay, so on over to Miguel's side here. What's the ideal player? Does he want to get a Varoom or does he want to evolve to Ceruledge? He did already evolve to a Ceruledge with one of his one of his Charcadets and has chosen to play Iono.
He needs to interrupt Charles's hand. Also at the same time, he also needs to. There we go. We're seeing a lot of energies coming out and also evolutions.
That
also
is
for
another
the Charcadets.
Ceruledge.
What the ideal here is that he could just discard the 2 fire energy and get Rev of Room to evolve one of the Varooms and then discard the Jet energy to get 6 cards. That's one of the things that I like about the Rev of Room is that even if you're down to just 1 card, if you just need an energy, you just need to get an energy and then get 6 hands.
The thing is, Squawkabilly is still in the active spot.
Yeah.
We don't want Squawkabilly at... Do we want Squawkabilly attacking right now? With the, whatchamacallit attack?
So...
Motivate. Do we motivate? Are we gonna see motivate? I don't think we are. He has chosen to attach the fire energy to...
No.
No? No?
No.
Are we gonna see motivate?
Maybe.
Is that the play? Okay, I think we are going to see motivate attack. That does 20. Though it's a retreat. It's a retreat.
Okay, this is
definitely interesting.
I'm actually confused right now.
I think that's okay. From Miguel's side, he didn't really have much of a choice. He needed
to sacrifice
retreat.
he also needed to sacrifice the Charcadet. If you're going to lose one, might as well get the one that has no damage so you can take the next attack.
That is true. That is true. We'll see here.
And actually, also, if you think about it, it's good for him to. Oh, it does not run counter catchers.
Nope. That's okay. But Charles here has chosen or played Earthen Vessel, discarded the Slithering. He does not have any use of the Slithering
doesn't
right
need
now.
it.
Getting that Grass Energy, Lightning Energy, another Teal Dance, and that is an Ultra Ball to perhaps get
The
Noctowl, because those Noctowls were Iono'd back into the deck.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I kind of find annoying if I'm a Raging Bolt player. When I get to then they Iono both.
You use Fan Rotom and then your opponent just plays Iono. It is kind of annoying. But there is the Area Zero under Depths. There's not one of those interesting cards.
And now, because of the Air Zero, Charles' Charles' bench is expanded to 8.
Yes. So that is an extra 3 extra Pokemon that you can place on your bench.
He gets a Sada as the second
Vitality.
As the second supporter card from the
Trainer card,
Naruto
right.
trainer card. And now the question is he going to charge up?
He's
Oh, he's getting a nest.
probably gonna
Well,
get
probably
a
a
raging
Raging
bolt.
There
There
we
it
go.
is. Ooh, it's the SIR variation,
The, the,
which I
the,
really like.
the, they went to Worlds. I probably got them there from there. I'm not sure, but then yeah.
There's the
Okay.
Professor Sada's Vitality, probably attaching to the active Raging Bolt and the Raging Bolt EX in the bench.
Hmm.
And there we go. Drawing 3 cards. Does he still have another Teal Dance? No, there is no other Teal Mask Ogre Pawn. But what's ideal here is you want to find that Prime Catcher,
Yes.
right?
You want to aim for the soft spot, as we say.
There is another energy attached to the active Raging Bolt. Where is this Raging Bolt swinging to? That is the
He's going to
question.
get the Varoom.
The Varoom.
Okay, that's a total of 120 HP, I think. Wait,
Mhm.
sorry, is that? I have to double check.
4 energies attached to the Raging Bolt. So that is, yeah. I think your math is mathing.
My math is mathing.
Right. I don't think that was the super ideal play though, because he didn't need to find that Prime Catcher. He was not able to find it.
Yeah.
But I think that was the second best.
Okay, so yeah,
play.
yeah. Thunderburst Storm is 30 damage for each energy attached to the Raging Bot to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Now I think right now Miguel is. Okay, so I think at the moment they're just trading for.
There's the boss's orders.
There's the boss
And as I said, this Steel Mask Ogre Pawn is
going
weak
to.
to fire.
It's gonna say bye bye. Okay, we have
It
fire.
does still
we have
have-
Super Rod. We have a stretcher. Attaching knocked out to.
So
4,
Miguel here is
6,
going to be.
So I've been.
Does
I've
he have
been-
enough energy? He probably has because
Yes.
it's also weak to fire.
Yeah,
anyway.
so it's he just needs 10. Wait, no, my
No,
math
just
is not.
5.
Yeah, I just need 5.
Yeah.
My math is not mathing at the moment.
But yeah, so Miguel Hayakawa is the first one to take
The
2 prize cards.
He is ahead with 2, with 1. And now the question is, how will Charles respond?
Right, that is true. So Charles Cristobal does need to discard 1 Pokemon because he does not have a Terra Pokemon in play. That Teal Mask being knocked out, Area 0 under Deaths is deactivated before he can choose to promote a Pokemon.
Yeah, it's one of those weird responses or reactions to how the board
Yeah.
state has changed. It's also important, especially for Miguel, because since it's right now that the Raging Bolt deck needs more Teal Masks in the field and more Pokemon as well, so that
Right,
they could
that's
get
true.
more energy into the Pokemon and knock out the higher HP Ceruledges.
Yes, that is true. Yes, we have to take note though. Ceruledge EX here is, I think it is also a Terra Pokemon, right?
Yes, it is a Terra
So
Pokemon. So you
Area
can't-
0 under Devs does also affect Miguel here in this sense, but I don't think he needs that many Pokemon
I mean,
in the bench.
if it were me, I would put more Pokemon in my if I was a Ceruledge, and then just knock out the Area 0 so that I could get the
Squawkabilly.
out.
That is true. What
Is it-
actually Charles did,
Mhm.
right? He had to discard a bench Pokemon from the knocking out of the Teal Mask Ogre Pawn, and he did choose to discard the Squawkabilly, which is
Yeah,
a good-
because
good choice.
it's a good call, especially since right now in the late game the Squawkabilly is a liability.
Yes, that is true.
The Squawkabilly is a liability.
It is only very useful on the first turn. After that, it is a liability.
Mhm.
2
And
prize
now-
cards, 2 prize Pokemon that only has 160 HP.
Yes.
Right.
And now I think we are seeing Charles putting back another Teal Mask and then using an Ultra Ball to get either the
A
Fez.
Pheasantipity EX.
Okay. One of the
He
things
does
that,
need more cards. He does need more cards.
one of the things that I liked I like with the Ceruledge is that it's a deck that's scary the more that you knock out the Pokemon.
Nice.
Because of the no, because you have to remember, Ceruledge's Visual Flame is reliant on the amount of energy that it has in the discard pile. So the more that
That's
you
true.
knock it out,
There's only one energy attached to those
Yeah, true.
Ceruledges, though. So
but I think he has around more than 5 at the moment.
that is true.
So that's around 130 damage.
And he just needs to knock out those Steel Mask Ogre Pawns.
yeah,
He plays 2 bosses orders. He can do that easily, I think.
yeah. And then by the time that he needs to do it, I think if Charles is able to get himself down to 2, we have Briar. Briar for the win.
Charles doesn't play Briar.
No, no.
Oh, right,
Miguel
right.
Hayakawa has Briar.
Don't have to worry about that currently because Miguel is in the lead. So let's see here. Charles is thinking of just knocking out the Ceruledge, discarding all the grass energies attached to his Teal Mask Ogre Pawns.
Yeah, and one of the scariest things, especially when it comes to the Raging Bolt, is that if the Pokemon in the field of the Raging Bolt has a lot of energy, then you need to be smart on which Pokemon you need to knock out.
That's true.
Because if you knock out the Teal Mask that has no energy, I think that's kind of useless if the Raging Bolt has 2. And also you have to consider how fast a Raging Bolt can get energy out. Especially you just need a Nest Ball and an Asada and then that's it.
That's true. So now Miguel does need, because Raging Bolt has, or Raging Bolt ES has 240 HP. He needs at least 8 energy cards in the discard pile, and of course 1 energy card attached to the Ceruledge EX.
I think he has 8. He has 8.
Does he?
He
Oh, we are counting also the jet energies, right?
Yes, every energy.
Right.
So it's that's why we run jet energies here too.
Right.
One of the things that, as a former or well current Ceruledge player, is that it's important to have jet energies as well, since people like to corner us.
That
So that's why we have the jet, so that we could switch out Pokemons in
Yes.
on the fly, especially when we need it.
So Miguel, we did see him play the Professor's
There we go.
Research
2,
there.
4, 6, 8,
That's a lot.
10.
That's a lot. That's a lot. 11.
11. Currently, Miguel has 11 energies out in the discard pile. That's a total
It's a
of
lot.
220, 250. 250. It's
250.
enough. It's enough to knock out. Uh,
Wait,
a
I'm
Raging Bolt.
counting wrong. My math is wrong. It's 20 damage per
20
energy card.
yeah,
so he
so
did
that's
need
220 and then
he need
base 30.
12, not 8. Wait, is it base 30?
Yeah,
It
it's
is
base 30.
I'm sorry. So that's, he needed 11 plus 32 for, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I
Math
thought it
is
was
not
20.
nothing.
I thought it was 30, but it is 20. 30 plus 20 for each energy card in the discard pile.
So also another good thing about the blender is that it thins out your deck. So if you return a boss that you really need, you can just get it when you use Rev of Room's ability. So it's really interesting how this is. I actually am ashamed that I gave up on Ceruledge.
That's okay. We don't see much of this deck, but as you can see right now, Miguel playing it masterfully.
Yeah. And also, have you seen the artwork for the SRR? Is this prismatic? Yes, it is.
Yes, and that is a knockout, a second knockout, a second time to take 2 prize cards over in Miguel Hayakawa's side of the table.
Yeah. So now, if you think about it, Miguel is ahead because he just needs to knock out 1 more 2 prizer to win.
Right.
Meanwhile, Charles needs to knock out a 2 prizer and a 1 prizer in one turn.
Right. He does have the Raging Bolt, the baby Raging Bolt active now. He could probably just knock out one of the Charcadet.
Yeah, but then you have to remember, Miguel returned a boss and then a Yono.
Right.
So what can happen is that on Miguel's turn, he can discard the energy that he has in his hand to use the Rev of Room ability and then just draw the boss orders for the win.
That is true. It could be checkmate already over on Miguel's side, but we'll see
Let's
if
see.
Charles
Let's see
has.
how Charles responds to this
Yeah.
because it's pretty much. I'm just both ashamed and happy to see the Ceruledge doing so well.
Why would you be ashamed?
Ashamed because I gave up on it,
Ah, okay.
but also happy because it's doing so well.
Well, let's see.
Because you have to remember also that the deck is also very thin now.
That's
Miguel's
true,
deck
that's
is very
true.
thin. So he can just, use the Rev of Room, get the boss, win. And he can either target the Raging Bolt or the Teal Mask or any of the two prizes actually.
Yeah, any of the two prizers.
Okay, here we go.
But even if Charles does a Yono here, as long as Miguel gets that boss's orders,
So it's a
has
win.
enough energies, even just like an energy
He just
to
needs
draw
one.
more cards.
Actually, he just needs two. So the one to attach on the Ceruledge and one for the Rev of mobility.
No, we know the Raging Bolt is the baby Raging Bolt is not going to knock out the active Ceruledge.
Yeah.
It's gonna knock out the Rev of Room.
Yeah, the Rev of Room. That's smart. That's smart from Charles. Because he knows that he needs.
There's the glass trumpet too.
Oh wow! He puts it in the hoot. He's gonna put it on the hoot or
Knockdown.
knockdown. Okay.
But is it? I think Charles, it's too little, too late.
I think he still could. He's out here. Oh.
It's the Squawkabilly. Why not
He-
the Rev of
the Rev of
Room?
He has boss.
There
He has
is the
boss.
boss's orders,
Oh my
and that
God,
is
that's
game
for Miguel and the
for
Ceruledge.
Miguel Hayakawa. Again, Vincent Hausen is both ashamed
And
and
very happy that the Ceruledge is doing so well.
Okay.
I shouldn't have given up on. I really
alright.
shouldn't have given up on the deck. But apparently, I should have trusted more.
But yes, that was.
with 3 minutes
Was
left.
that a top deck boss?
Yes, that was the top deck boss's orders. He just needed a boss to win. And my gosh.
It was already.